Hi, this is Devansh. Welcome back in this session. In this session, we will see how to deploy a machine learning model so that others can actually use it. Our machine learning model that we have built is a classification model. This will predict whether a person survived or not. It's basically a prediction model. Now, let me open this experiment. So this is what we had built till our previous session. Let me adjust it. So now this machine learning model is ready. We will not be using two-class boosted decision forest or decision tree. We will be using two-class decision forest. We need to deploy this model so that people can use it, so that the team can use it to predict whether the person survived or not. This is just one use case. You can utilize the same model to predict whether the person will do the default on the loan or not, right? So I can't publish it. This is over here. This is setup web services or setup web service. I cannot do it. So because here we see in draft. So before doing anything, what I will do is I will make a copy of it. I keep making a copy of it until I'm just ready, so that if I do a mistake, I need not to change and go back. I can just delete and start afresh. So fourth one, this is ready to deploy, and I need to run the evaluation model, run selected. It'll take a little while. It's running. Now it is finished running. And I need to select this, run selected. Showing queued. Now it has finished running, and I click on setup web service, just hover on that, predict web service recommended. So it is saying select the train model. Now we have two models over here, right? Is it? Need a little more space. Use this also. Close this and begin in the middle. Which one do I want to deploy? It's confused. I want to deploy this train model, not this, because the accuracy of this two-class decision forest is higher than two-class boosted decision tree. So I select this and I click on this. All right, so if you see, it was we were into training experiment. Now we have predictive experiment. This is ready and it has gone in draft. So what I have to do is I have to select it. I have to run. It'll take a little while. Queued, running. So creating predictive experiment, it has run. And I click on deploy web service. Now when I click on deploy web service, I bring onto this page and it is ready. So it gives me an option that I can utilize this predictive model through an Excel. Let's click on this. Sample data is a feature for you to web service user to get started with using your web service. By downloading this Excel workbook, sample data will be enabled, which will make a small sample from your training data set available to you, those with the correct API key. To disable sample data, go to the configuration section of the web service dashboard and click on No for enabling sample data. If you choose this dialog box, your current selection of the sample data will not change. Click on this, it will download an Excel file right here. Let me open this. All right, enable editing, Azure Machine Learning. I'm sure you're excited. We are about to deploy we have actually deployed, we're going to use it. Click on here, use sample data. Okay, input range, let's make it like 20 till last column. Click on OK. Our output range will be the very next column in the first cell, so that will be 0, 1. I press tab. I click on predict. Wow, okay, so this is the data that we already know. What we're interested in is this and this. Okay, now to predict, this is sample data. Now let me show you how do we use it. Let us assume that there's a passenger in class 1 and it's male and age is 25, has one sibling, one parent. And another passenger is 1 and it's female, age is 25, one sibling, one parent. And if you see, right now we don't have any. This is the usual data. Okay, now let me click on predict. You see how it has changed. Now this male and female, class 1, male, female, age 25, sibling 1, parent 1, this has changed. The score label is 1, 1, which means both survived, but the chance of the male surviving was 55%, but the chance of the female surviving was 94%. So this is how you predict. If you want to bring a little change in this, what we can do, we can close this, don't save, and we can go back to the experiment. There were too many columns. So what we can do is we can come to the experiment and let's open the experiment, predictive experiment. And I just need few columns, right? I don't need all the columns. So select column in data set. And what I can do is I can delete this. I can connect here. I know it's pretty small. I'm not sure if it is. Let me increase the size. Okay, for some reason I'm not able to increase the size. Okay, it's here. It's too much. Okay, hope you guys can see now. So I broke that link. In between, I'm adding select column in data set. I connect score model to here and this to our web service output. Here, what I'm going to do is I want to select column, launch column selector, and I'm only interested in these two, whether they survive or not, and with what probability they survive. I run selected. It's running. It is done. Should deploy web service. It's running. You're back to the same page. Click on this. Do the same jazz. Open this. We'll repeat the same exercise. Enable editing. Loading. Survival predictor. Use sample data. Give the range. Range is for another 20 people. Something is wrong. Okay, cool. Now let's come and output we require on 0, 1. I hit tab. Now I click here and I go to predict. All right. Now you see we have only two columns. Okay. Now let's say I put in passenger 1, sorry, passenger class 1, passenger class 1, passenger class 2, passenger class 2, and I put a male, then I put a female, then I put a male, then I put a female, and I add the age as 25, 25, 25, 25, and one sibling, one parent. All right, so from row number 7 to row number 10, this is what we're interested in. And I click on predict. You see, these these three survived. So male, female, female. Okay, so male of passenger 1 survived, female of passenger 1 survived, male of passenger 1 not survived, female of passenger, sorry, passenger class 2 did not survive, female of passenger class 2 survived with a high chance of 94 and 94. What we see here is, if it is a female, the class does not matter, passenger class, because it looks like it does not have any impact, 94.7 in both the cases. What if I remove the parent of the female and female both, and I click on predict, and let's see what happens. If I remove the parent, the chance of survival has increased. Wow. What if I remove the sibling? And I click on predict. The chances are further increased. Okay, cool guys. So this is you have to use this particular model. And what if I increase the age to 45 and I click on predict? So if I increase the age to 45, it does not matter. And if I make it 18, it reduced to 37. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is how you are supposed to use a prediction model. So I hope you guys learned and you're excited that you have built your first machine learning model from the scratch. And this is a classification problem. One of the favorite for most of the companies when they're deploying their machine learning model, most of the machine learning model, like in 90% of the machine learning models are supervised machine learning model in the industry. And it is used for prediction and various use cases. All right, guys, this is Devansh signing off. If you have any kind of question, you are supposed to just drop me a mail. You have my email ID, devansh.chaurasia@yahoo.com. Okay, good luck. We'll see you. I'll see you in the next session in maybe building more machine learning models. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.